Let's start beat.
Time to wake up, wipe the crust out your eyes. Me and Big Mike about to take up your time. It's the shake up.
Right, exactly. Our paths could have crossed some other way. They didn't. They result from you like playing a sport you give a shit about, bro. I couldn't care less about football.
All right. Well, transitioning because I just saw this funny ass tweet. We talk about this a lot about how like you specifically felt like you couldn't embrace your anime side because you would get bullied for it. I'm gonna read this, and I want you to know I do not believe this statement, but it did make me giggle.
Here we go.
So said y'all didn't get bullied for liking anime. Y'all got bullied because you did shit like growl at people in class and ninja sprinted to the lunchroom. Be honest with yourselves, please.
See, this is why people knows like I don't know who that brother is. I hope they have a good day, but also hope they
His
learn
sister,
to
his
research. His sister. Oh, cool, even better. Yeah, hope she learns how to do research because I didn't do none of that, and still was concerned about people bullying me for watching anime because they just saw it as a cartoon.
Here's
So,
the thing.
so she knows my life story apparently.
Okay, yes. No, so no, she doesn't because I assure you, you probably weren't one of them because you was concerned about it, right?
Exactly.
But there were, you cannot lie, there were a few people in school that definitely liked anime and were growling.
Okay, but here's the deal. I don't know any of those.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't mean the anime made them do that, right?
I was just about to say that. I was
Yeah.
that should not be the correlate. Like maybe that person just had mental health issues. Did we think about that? Did we consider that person just like wasn't okay?
No. That person just is themselves. Is not afraid to be who they want to be, and that's fine. I'm not judging those people.
I'm
honestly,
judging you if you growl at that.
Okay. I'm I'm concerned about you if you growling at people, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about you. I'd never bullied the kid who Naruto sprinted to class or to lunch. That you go get your food first. That's fine. I'm sure there's plenty for all of us. I'm a hungry dude too. But I'm not sprinting to lunchroom. I know there was a lot of fellas who did, but I wouldn't associate them with anime. I probably could assume maybe they did watch anime, but I don't think I don't know. I wouldn't associate them really
They
just with
had
anime.
something else going on. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yes. And look, that's fine. I just thought that tweet was funny because I thought back to like our conversations about this, and then also just how many people I knew who were different in that way. But but it's just funny to call it out like that and be like, "This is why we bullied you." No, you associated a certain group of people with another certain group of people and called it that because you knew no better. That's what I'm gonna say on that.
Oh, saying you were
But
worried about somebody else. I know you peaked in high school. Leader.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Negativity.
I'm chilling.
Anyways, that's how we love starting this show with negativity. Oh my god. Last week I threatened to beat everybody up who didn't like One Piece, and we are now calling people high school. What do they call them now? Peaked in high school. We're just telling them they peaked in high school, and that's funny. Anyways,
standing on mine.
I'm standing on mine too. Anybody can come get these hands. They ready to eat for everybody who hates our One Piece. Anyways,
fight most of the
you're
population.
first. You're first. I'll beat your ass though.
And that upload's going up. I don't understand what we're not getting it. I will not be silenced.
And I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna put you in an ultimate genjutsu of just getting your ass beat. Anyways,
and I'm gonna still know that One Piece sucks. Give that skill. Rate One Piece 0 out of 10.
Yeah, you gonna break one of them. You gonna break. Um. Anyways, uh,
So
I'm trying to think where I want to start. Yeah,
I have a
you go.
question for you. I saw this on I think it was a YouTube show. Are you?
Okay.
Oh yeah, because we watched it. Okay. What in your opinion was like the more disrespectful quote unquote beatdown? Nalia
Mm.
versus Chozo.
Mhm.
He's punched him in the face and really
Mhm.
had enough time to like fix his hair up and everything.
Yeah.
Or
Disrespectful.
Gojo versus Miguel.
I'll go Joe versus Miguel, and here's why.
100% agree. Go ahead.
Naya, that Naya lost. He lost.
Exactly.
He did all that. Awesome.
Yep.
He lost.
He lost.
He lost the fight. So at the end of the day, he was showboating and got his ass beat.
Yep.
Was he disrespectful? Yeah, but he met the consequences of being disrespectful at the end of the day.
Yep.
Now, Miguel is scared of Gojo. He got his ass beat and now is seemingly working alongside with the Team Gojo side. So
Like Miguel.
at the end of the day, who got more disrespected at the end
No,
of the day?
100% agree with you because and saying agree with your logic too because Miguel quite literally didn't get a hit in at any point in his fight with Gojo. Like it was literally just him getting his ass beat, thrown to the side. And the best part about that is like Gojo's whole thing is like, I don't have time for this. But you spent a good 5 minutes just putting belt to ass on this grown man to the point where we see the Dragon Ball Z effect, where he beat his ass so bad he became an ally. Like he is quite
Yeah.
literally like Piccolo and Gohan because Miguel is Piccolo because he Gojo beat him so bad. He said, "Hey, train my
Yep.
son."
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. He said, "Here's Yuta. Y'all are gonna work together. Y'all working alongside of each other." And yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, I saw that discussion too. But here's the thing, a lot of discourse going around the new season of JJK. We talk about it almost every episode. That's because it's pretty prominent. It's one of the biggest animes out right now. That's continuing and probably like one of the most liked animes
hmm
next to what, Chainsaw Man, you would say?
I feel like honestly feel like I don't hear too much about
Chainsaw.
publicly, yeah,
I,
about Chainsaw Man. Like I definitely know people like it, but I feel
I
like
think the
they're not as public
bigger
about it.
3 out there that are, like, new, because 'cause I'm not gonna count One Piece because that's not new. Like, I
hmm
see a lot of One Piece news, but it's not new. I'm thinking is JJK, Demon Slayer, and Chainsaw Man. That's, like, the 3 I hear about quite often, but Chainsaw Man is probably the least out of those 3.
I
But
think
Demon Slayer is almost over.
yeah, and I would personally swap oh my god, my brain.
Demon Slayer?
Chainsaw Man with
Oh.
Gachiakuta, honestly.
Mm.
I would swap those two
Mhm.
because I feel like, and this is just like me going off of my um my own For You page.
Yeah.
So I like
To each their own, but
it's just like
I agree. I
Kaji
would
for
say
me.
yeah, Gachiakuta is probably now up there, probably gonna take over that spot for Chainsaw. But I don't think for long. I think it will actually take over the spot for Demon Slayer. Because once Demon Slayer is over, there's no reason to talk about it. But Chainsaw
I
Man is
don't
still
know.
going. Chainsaw Man is still going now, and it's gotten more traction. The movie did better than both Demon Slayer and JJK's numbers
Mm.
as far as watches go. So
Okay.
I think people are gonna start liking more of Chainsaw Man um, in the near future. But I think Gachiakuta is also going to be one of those people. A lot of people are trying to say that Gachiakuta was mid. Fuck yourself. You don't. You can't, I don't understand that take. I can't fathom the idea of you watching Gachiakuta and not thinking this is cool. But I think what the problem is in current anime culture is like if you don't have a fight every episode or every other episode,
Literally,
it's
bro.
not good.
Literally,
And
bro.
that's so annoying. It's
It's
so
it's it's
annoying.
it's so frustrating. Like people will say that about Gachiakuta, but they will hype up Demon Slayer, and I was like, okay, cool. You just like don't like plot. Got it. That's fine. You just want flashy
Yeah.
fights and really crisp animations, and that's okay. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you I watched the I'm caught up with JJK. I got caught up to
You
yesterday and
broke out
today.
for me.
Oh, I said I don't know if you're caught up with JJK, but I caught up with it yesterday and today. I watched the most recent 2 episodes. Um, yeah, that episode we were talking about last week where people were complaining
Okay.
because you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Nah, no, you cut out so bad for a bit. Can you hear me?
I think it's your headset.
No, I mean I'm using the same set that I've been using. It sounded like disruption of like internet, but I'm looking at my shit. I have no packet loss,
Let me see.
like zero.
I don't see anything wrong with mine because I was looking at my thing lighting up while I was talking on the Discord.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did
I
you
mean, it was
not
lighting up for me
hear?
too, but it was just robotic.
Oh, okay. Then it
I
probably
could
was a
make
network
out
thing.
most of what you were. Yeah, I could make out most of what you were saying. Just it was breaking in and out. Um, but I don't know if the recording caught it.
Yeah, let me just recap. So I watched the latest
Yeah.
2 episodes of JJK,
Okay.
including the one we talked
Okay.
about last week that people were complaining about because they're explaining the rules. I mean this wholeheartedly,
Right.
and my complaint about y'all some bitches. Like it's literally just one
Thank you.
episode of them explaining the rules of the culling games, a little tournament, like quote unquote tournament arc they're about to get into. What's next for the for the group? Everybody split up to their groups. Um, I just I don't and like the whole reason why Kinjaku's doing what he's doing. I don't like this TikTok instant validation gratification brain that I'm so over it because like
Go.
it's okay, like it's okay for people to have conversations. I remember people were upset with the episode where Sung Jin-woo had brought his mom back from the sleep, eternal sleep,
Yeah.
and people were like, all he did was cry. Doesn't like, bro. Do you not understand that this is the whole reason he was doing what he was doing? That's why I get pissed off when people are like, season 1 had no plot. Like, no, it did. It literally did. The whole point was him trying to bring his mom back. But you slow mother, but you people just like, like just want like flashy fight like shiny every 2 seconds. It's getting. Let me. I'm getting hot. Let me.
No. Reasonably, yes. But here's the thing. I have a solution for them. Wait till it's done and then
No,
binge watch
dead
it.
ass, bro. At this
You do
point.
not have to be the one who watches it on the weekly drop. I know you're excited. I get it. I get it. Act like it don't exist until you find out all of it is out.
Facts.
And then come and binge watch it, because then you're gonna get your instant gratification. You're gonna understand the storyline better for yourself, and you're gonna stop pissing me off with your fucking bad takes.
Facts, bro.
That's all I want you to do. Now, here's the thing: I haven't caught up, but I've seen a lot of discourse on it. This last episode just dropped. A lot of people loved it in the U.S. Actually, in most other countries, people loved it. Japan
Japan. I saw that. Japan was not fucking with it.
did not. Now, here's the thing. That surprises me because this is the most anticipated episode for me
Same.
based off of the manga. Like, I'm excited to watch this one. So, uh, I'm kind of bummed because, but I think most of Japan's discourse is the same discourse that we have. We hate the fact that people are gonna like this episode more than any other episode because it's the most hype fight, right? For this, well, it's not even the most hype fight for this arc, but it's one of the, you know. So I
So
don't know.
I saw somebody, and I cannot be more clear that this is not my personal thoughts. This is just something that I saw as somebody's thoughts on why Japan was so had a negative reaction to this episode. I just cannot make that more clear. Please don't cancel me. They said they felt like Japanese people did not like the episode because the Zenin clan were like negative aspects of Japanese culture, like disrespectful towards women, abusive, not really, or against either Japanese culture
Mm,
or Asian culture. I know a little more like Chinese culture is can be not very respectful towards women. I don't know if Japan is the same way, but that's what this particular content creator had. Like that was their opinion on it, and maybe that was why, because she literally like the Itachi plan. Like she literally let everybody uh just killed everyone. I saw the funniest thing. It was somebody was like voicing Maki and Megami from a from just like a fictional interaction.
uh-huh.
Maki goes, "Hey Megumi, what's your last name again?" He goes, "Fushiguro?" She goes, "Ah, that's right. Love you, cuzzo." And walks away.
Yeah. That's funny.
I was
That's a good
rolling,
one.
bro.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. That was
Um,
hilarious, bro.
yeah, look, I won't speak too much about that. I just know
Mhm.
the Japan audience did not like the episode. Not sure if that's the case. Why it could, I could see that being a reason
Mhm.
potentially, but at the end of the day, me personally, I probably know I'm gonna like it more likely than not, because I'm just anticipating it so much. I hope it doesn't let me down, but I
It won't.
know. Okay,
It's
I know. I know JJK animators, they have not let me down on these big moments. I say that loosely, but I'm excited for this one either
it
way.
better not be about the stupid long sword. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
No, 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 it's not about that. I'm over that. It was, you gotta understand that the circumstances I was in. Okay,
What was the
It was-
circumstances of you being pressed over a sword scroll up, bro?
I was tired. The sword took so long to scroll up. I closed my eyes and opened my eyes again, and I'm still looking at the damn sword. Look,
Oh
I'm
my
over it.
gosh.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
clearly.
But that was the case. That was it. That was all. Anyways,
I can tell you're over it.
um, I got a little bit of the new JJK series.
Mhm.
What's it called?
Modulo?
Modulo. Spoiled to me. Thank you to Twitter and TikTok people putting anime panels out, and I couldn't. I thought it was fan made when I first like clicked on it. I was like, "What's this all about?" Uh,
Mm.
right? And I clicked on it and I started scrolling through. I was like, "This is interesting." And then I see that it's official panels, and I was like, "Fuck."
That sucks.
So I kind of know something, but like I'm not gonna really look into it too deeply. I just want to let everybody out there know: stop spoiling shit for me. Thank you. Anyways, oh.
No, that's valid. I will say to the people we were talking about who like complained about episode by episode and that we told them just to binge it, I do hope things get spoiled for you. I just want to put like for you specifically, anybody in that group. But other than that,
and
yeah,
because
no, please stop spoiling anything.
it was it was my idea for you to start doing that. I hope you don't get anything spoiled for you, just for the sheer fact that I hope you continue to do that, so I don't have to see your anime takes. But nonetheless,
Valid,
if it did
valid
happen, if it did happen, I'm not gonna be sad about you.
at all.
uh, anyways, let's see. What else did I? Because I didn't finish. I did finish Gachiakuta. I'm all the way caught up with that, which I don't know if you are.
I am not. I don't know why. I
Fuck.
will say these last couple of episodes. I honestly don't mind if we talk about it. I'm like halfway through the 23rd episode. I was trying to finish them this
Okay.
week, but for some reason I was having like
Yeah.
a hard time watching that specifically.
Okay. It is. I put it on while I was at work, so it is kind of like
Gotcha.
there is a lot of conversational going on. It takes a while for them to get through what they're trying to get to towards the end.
Hmm.
But let me tell you, I wanted to punch my screen at the end because the cliffhanger pissed me off. That's
So
all I'll say.
so I did have something spoiled for me. Again, because of
Mm,
TikTok, you lovely lovely people.
it,
Um,
fuck you,
yeah, all of you,
TikTok, not you.
and every single one of y'all, and
Yes.
um, it was something about his last name being the same last name as the person who created the Watchmen series. So
Hmm.
it's something like he's a descendant of whoever created it. I will say this. I think last episode we talked about how we enjoyed, like, they're not giving us all the answers for everything.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I think that's kind of the point of this season, is to just like establish things and then hopefully next season give us more answers, because
Yes.
I am getting to that point where I'm gonna come to answer, like, I need more info, like what's going on,
Who-
what's up with the divide, who put, why is there just an Eldritch monster in between the two, like, and then nobody's talking about, like, what's going on. A highlight I will say is, like, they showed me the kind of villain that the leader of the Raiders are, is how he talked about
Uh-huh.
old girl who killed herself, or who sacrificed herself on his team,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it just his complete lack of giving a damn that she obviously was infatuated with them. She sacrificed her life for him. Like, he's just like, oh yeah, cool, that seed worked. Like, you like that seed I planted years ago gave me a pretty useful fruit. Like, okay, that's the kind of dude you're on. Got it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think the only thing that pissed me off about the cliffhanger is that there's no official release date for the next season.
What's
And
the
I think that's
cliffhanger?
why
I
I'm like,
want to know.
fuck.
Just tell me. I'll watch it later.
It's that. It literally is that. It is that
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
he tells him the name of the creator of the Watchmen what's it called, series,
Uh huh.
and he's like, "Wait." And he's just like pans to him and into him and he's just like, "That's my last name." And then it ends.
Oh,
Boom. Done. Episode
got it.
over. And I was like, nah, y'all can't just give me some more discussion. Like, no, this expected time window for this release of season 2 is end of 2026, early 2027. What am I supposed to do with that?
Wait, really?
Yes, am I just supposed to say it's gonna be a winter drop or is it gonna be a fall drop? When's it gonna drop?
Now I don't
I
want to
need
watch the last two
answers.
episodes if it's gonna take that long before the next one to come out.
No, you need to watch it
I
because
don't
it is
want to
good.
wait.
No, I
So
know. I need you to be in the same boat that I'm in.
that's crazy. That
Is
is, man.
We need to be in the same bullshit boat that together. Let's row in
Uh,
this boat together.
want
I
to,
know.
bro.
You just gotta watch it though.
You would bring up
You're
boats,
gonna like it.
One Piece head ass. Um,
Shut the fuck up. Actually, I'm gonna reach through this microphone and strangle you. I swear.
go
Anyways,
for it. Good thing there's no water
there's
around.
also
Luffy couldn't do much.
there's
Go ahead.
there's other there's other things that they talk about that you need to know other than just that.
Gotcha, gotcha,
So
gotcha. Okay.
it's just before that. That's just the biggest cliffhanger. There's other things and that you kind of are left with from season 1. They go back to talking about that you
Hmm.
don't have resolutions to. So it's just that.
Did they ever mention that white hair girl again? The one that Zonka had lost like the first place in class to in those last two episodes?
No, no, no.
Ah,
But
dude, I really hope they do. I just love white hair
I think
characters.
they will because they do talk about Zonka's past a little bit, but not
Mm.
like to that extent fully. It's just like because they don't. Zonka never really tells Ryu about it, right? It's not him telling him about his past.
Hmm.
It's just something that we know as the audience. Ryu's now gonna. I think Zonka's like gonna open up to his people more, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, 'cause I assume
We don't know.
Engine knows, but yeah, I figured he probably wouldn't tell Rudo yet.
I think yeah, I think Engine does know. Yeah, Rudo doesn't know, but I think he talks to him a little bit.
Hmm.
He opens up just like a little bit because their relationship is kind of like it's weird, right? Like they're like close but not close because they clash a lot, but they don't clash. They have each other's back for sure. I don't know. It's weird
It's giving me typical like Naruto Sasuke vibes.
for sure.
Like
Who's
we're
Sasuke? Who's Naruto?
um
Because it's hard for me to tell you. Like they could both be Sasuke to me.
they honestly could both be Sasuke.
But I would probably give Rudo more
Naruto,
Naruto
yeah.
because he's more chaotic. He's more willing to be risky and chaotic than Sasuke is, than what's his face is. But yeah. Anyways, that series 24 episodes of just really good story world building
For real, bro.
and character building. I think people neglect that part of any anime. Really, is like the world building is so important early on. And if you do a good enough job early on, like you don't even have to explain things later down the line. You can get to the plot and get to the resolution and all that shit
Mhm.
way better than if you were to wait. So I don't know. I just love the series. People are calling it mid.
I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the same people who hype up Demon Slayer. So like, your opinion can mean less to me. I just couldn't.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Did you watch anything new?
I watched not well, new to me, not necessarily new. I'm trying to catch up on Hell's Paradise. I don't know if
Okay.
you've started or watched that one before, but
No, I have not.
so the concept of it is there's this island that has this elixir that can make you immortal,
Okay.
and it's like a old like feudal Japan era, and basically is it, I think the shogunate or some leaders is having these criminals who are on death row, um making like the strongest of them go to this island and get this elixir because every person they sent there um comes back dead. Like they come back with like flowers growing out of them. So and each person has a individual swordsman who like works for the shogunate. So it's really, the concept is cool. You're learning more about right now I'm at the part where you're just kind of learning more about the island, learning more about how the powers work, because they get to the island, it's like hella monsters. There's like bugs and insects that have human faces on them. Um, and then there's these 7 beings that are basically run the island, and they're evil, and it's interesting. The world building is very fun. I like the characters. They have like a different array. Like
Mm,
the main guy, Gabimaru, he's a ninja who's like the best ninja around. He has this ability where he has much different abilities, but he has one ability where he can like, he's known for his body like being made of steel, quote unquote. Like he can do something to make his skin super tough. Which is sounding like he's using, as we get through the story, it sounds like he is unconsciously, and other characters unconsciously using the same power that the like 7 rulers of the island use. So it's very cool. They're learning. I'm at the part right now where they're learning more about it. They're interacting with like villagers. It's very very cool. It's just it's kind of a slow watch for me right now. Um,
mhm.
and then I did watch. What is this called? I watched one episode of it. I actually read the manga for a little bit. It's
Okay.
called Jack of All Trades, Party of None. So one of those, he gets kicked out of the hero party, and he decides to start being a solo artist. And I just seen the first episode of it, but he gets axed by, after saving this girl who turned out to be the younger sister of the leader of the like top guild. She asked him to like train her kids. So start watching that, and watched a little bit of Trigun Stampede because I heard that was pretty good.
I was gonna watch that too. It's actually on my watch list. I was gonna do
Have
that.
you watched the
Um,
original Trigun?
no, that's why I didn't do it.
I'm about to say watch that first, and then watch
Okay.
Stampede, and I say that just because I think you should always watch the original before you watch a remake with anything.
Okay, okay.
And it's only like it's a
Yeah.
short series, like it's only 27 episodes.
Okay. Actually, no. The one I was gonna watch was Trigun. Oh yeah, that's it. Why does it
Hmm.
say Stargaze on the cover? Is that the original series? Trigun
Stamp
Stargaze.
no Stampede is the original name for the first season. I think Stargaze is the name of the second season, for what I can tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
I'll check out the original series. This is what I watched. I've watched Avatar. For no reason. I just had it on the background for a while, and I just been watching that, and I just love that show. Um, I've watched what was it? GF or MF Ghost, which is that car racing
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
show. Um, Actually, really good. Uh, so the concept is, when I read this, and it was very confusing to me. I
Mm-hmm.
think because I just misunderstood what they were talking about. But basically, Japan stopped making like engine cars, and now all cars are electronic.
Okay.
But there is a racing scene called MF Ghost where they race cars with no mods, and there's only one rule. One or well, other than no mods, but there's only one rule is your grip to weight ratio has to be a certain level.
Okay.
So essentially, you can't. That's what makes it. You can't modify the cars at all. So the best cars to race in this league are mainly like Lambos, Ferraris, Porsche, right? That's what most people race. There's only one high level racer who uses a Japanese car. He uses the GTR.
Okay.
Um, and he is the only one trying to make a name for Japanese, manufacturers. Then there's this new guy who's coming from England, who is half Japanese, half English, um, and he's coming in for his trial race, and this is who your main character is, essentially. Um, and yeah, I mean, it's just gonna follow his story. I mean, the first
Mm-hmm.
3 episodes are his first trial run, and it's pretty intense throughout it. Goes through a lot of up and downs. These races are really long races. So, and it's individual. Like you're the one car doing it. It's time trial basically. So you're not racing against cars per se yet. You're racing against people's times. So they're doing the same track as you. They get their time. You do that track. Get your time. Whoever has the better time wins.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of like romance story in it. And there's a little bit of like mystery behind the guy because he his main mission isn't actually to be a part of these races. That's like side mission, I guess. His main mission is to find his dad, uh, who abandoned him when he was younger, I guess, after his mom had died. So deadbeat dad situation, awesome. Um, but I think his dad has something to do with the races. That's why he's doing the races.
You think he's
So
that like runs it or something?
yeah, that's what I'm assuming, but they don't really give you enough to like know for sure. And he doesn't. They don't explicitly say that. It's kind of like these are my guesses, right?
Gotcha.
Based off of what they've done so far. Because the guy who runs the races is unknown. He Nobody knows who he is.
Okay.
He's the
Oh,
guy who
okay.
created the league. He's the guy who created the rule. Um, and so but this guy, the main character, he races um a Toyota 86, which is kind of like a Supra, but nonetheless,
Mm-hmm.
it's not European. It's not a standard car that most people try to race in these races. It's it shouldn't be doing really good times according to everybody. Um, so yeah, first 3 episodes is his first race, and he doesn't place in the top 15, which was his
Mm-hmm.
goal.
Mm-hmm.
His top 15 moves on, but turns out someone cheated. So
Uh-oh.
because someone cheated, it looks like he is in the top 15 now,
Okay.
but
Okay.
we'll see on next episode. So I really enjoyed it. I think you might. because it's a little bit different. I think because remember I was telling you like I'm looking for something that's like less actiony, less
Yeah.
you know type world, and I need something different. It's just more chill. I think this is my vibe. I like this so far, and I might keep watching it. So
I had to
I will say the
put.
animation is kind of like meh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that, and it's still technically a sport. So my default
Yeah,
level of giving a shit is low, but I have an
yeah,
open mind.
yeah. It's still technically a sport. It's still, but I think you'll like the slice of life aspects of it because it
Hmm.
is still. I would say it's more. Well, I don't know. For me, it's like a good balance of like slice of lifey versus like here's a thing going on. There's this whole situation. There's a bad guy. Well, it's not really a bad guy to be honest. Not so far, unless his dad's the bad guy. But who knows?
It's just like people he's competing against.
Yeah, yeah. This the
Gotcha.
top 15. They call them. Damn, I forgot what they call them already. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's got 3 seasons already too. I didn't know that. It just recently popped out. The new season just their latest season just came out. So that's why it popped on my radar. And I was like, I'll give it a go. um, they never really specifically mention any of the brands though, so I'm thinking none of them agreed to be. Well, actually, no, they mentioned Porsche. I don't know how that works with copyright though, but Toyota has worked with them to like do like a release for the new 86 GR. I did know that. But that was because that was a long time ago.
A
Yeah.
sport
Um.
cars
Yeah. I also
vehicles.
watched. I also watched the first episode of Sentence to Be Hero.
Oh, what'd you think?
It's good. It's good. I do understand why you had to like stop halfway through the first episode. Uh, it's long, the first episode, but
It
I
is.
powered through it, got to the end, and I was like, "This is interesting." Um, that got it. That got it. Is she a goddess?
Got this. Yeah.
Yeah, her power is crazy. What she's capable of doing. All the
You're
swords flying down. That was fucking sick. The animation looks awesome. I like the main character. I don't remember his name, but I like him.
Xylo.
Yeah.
I like him too. I like that it's very, his motivation is clear from the jump. I like the
Yeah.
conspiracy side of things. Like, why did y'all set him up?
Mhm.
One, as I assume that he was probably somebody that was like getting too much maybe favor with the public or something like that. So they need to take him down the
Yeah.
peg, find a way to control him because like they couldn't just outright kill him, but they could make him into
Yep.
like public enemy by showing that he killed the goddess. So I'm a fan of that.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I really enjoyed it. I think I want to learn more about why he was skeptical at first to accept the goddess like to be, you know, to accept her contract with him. Um they kind of go over like he's had some sort of trauma, but I want to know more and yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. It was really interesting. I watched only the episode though. First I'll probably watch more later this week, but to be honest, uh I'd probably just watch MF Ghost just because I'm like I like that a lot more. That vibe, that slower vibe is like more of what I'm looking for.
I got you.
Um, what else did I watch? Oh, you'll be happy to hear. I got to episode 6 of Akadama Drive.
Let's go. Any new thoughts?
It's pretty good. No,
Good
I
to
don't
see.
hate it. I don't hate it anymore. I don't hate it. I just don't have. It is the storyline's more interesting to me now because
Mm-hmm.
they introduce the kids now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, They well, Brawler actually, I might like Brawler more. The Brawler guy,
I told you.
uh, he's kind of funny because he was like, "I don't care about the reward. I'm getting out of here," and he's like starts to leave, and I was like, "That's funny." That he's like such a fighter that he is doesn't care about nothing
Nothing.
but squaring up.
It's
He said,
straight
"I'm gonna go
hands.
back." to that guy who almost killed me, and I want to fight him again.
Yes.
I want to kill him,
I
and
I love
yeah, that was funny.
uncomplicated characters, bro. I'm
Yeah,
here
yeah,
for a fade.
yeah,
I do not care
yeah,
about anything
yeah,
else as long as I can get said fade. I don't care about my life. I don't give a damn about yours. I'm here to run my fade. I love characters
yeah.
where it's just like,
So
this is who I am. Deal with it.
so that I think made me like him more.
Yep.
So but I don't uh yeah, and then also Hacker was interesting because did the whole mission knowing that he could take off uh the neck restraint that would blow up if they left.
Yep.
Um
Like
so
hackers too.
I
I
don't
like
know.
all of them, bro.
Those
I'm telling you, the characters. I mean, the plot is awesome as well. Like, it really is a great plot.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like all of the characters help make that show. Like Swindler, like I said, is top like 10, maybe top 5, just female protagonists, female characters in anime. Like after this
Yeah.
last episode, JJK, Maki's up there for me now because she's just my good. Like it.
Yeah.
Man, I wish
Yo,
you had watched that episode.
I saw thank you to Twitter, a clip of her fighting, but they edited it with Kill Bill, and a lot of the scenes that JJK used is identical to Kill Bill. A
That
lot of
is
them,
interesting.
and that's awesome because I love Kill Bill.
It's
Um,
badass, bro.
so yeah, I'm excited. I do love Maki. I love Maki. I liked Maki from the beginning. I didn't realize her role in
Same.
the show was gonna be so cool.
I
Like, it's
had
just so badass.
no clue that she was gonna be the new Toji. I kind of
Yeah.
like that there, especially after how Tengen explained in the previous episode the connection between the Star Plasma Vessel, Tengen, and the Six Eyes, and then how
Mhm.
Toji's presence ruin that because you have this person who just like has no cursed energy, like they're just fully on timing, and that just like
Mhm.
ruined fate. I love that we get another, like we get a reincarnation of that character. Like
Yep.
there's literally a point in the fight. Well, you remember, this doesn't ruin anything, but just in the from the manga where one of the, the members of the Zen clan is like, "Yo, we need to kill her because she's giving me Toji vibes." And
Yeah.
I remember, and I think one of the characters, he literally goes, "We're only still alive because Toji didn't feel like killing us. Otherwise, we would all be
Yeah,
dead
I saw
already."
that.
Yo,
Yep. Yeah, I saw yeah, I remember I didn't see that, I remember reading that.
dude.
Yeah, dude, she is yeah, she's probably one of my, like, new favorite characters from the show, because she was on my I liked her, I didn't think she was, like,
Hmm.
a top character for me. Um,
She was a top
these
character to
first
me
2
after
seasons, but she
this.
became yeah. After I read this
Hmm.
arc, yeah,
Yeah.
she became top.
No, 100,
Um,
100%.
I'm still trying to figure out why people hate Yuta, but I'll find that out soon maybe. Um,
I feel like Utah doesn't. And this is what I feel. This is what I think. I feel like Utah
hmm,
seems kind of soft, like appearance
mm,
wise, but he's one of the
yeah,
strongest characters in the verse.
yeah.
And I feel like that bothers people. That's I don't know why, but I feel
But
like
if you
that's
can't
why.
like Yuta, if you can't like Yuta, then you don't like Gon, right? And a lot of people love Gon. Here's the thing: Gon seems nice, very soft, cool guy.
Oh, yeah, it's actually a
He
psychopath.
aged 20 years to kill someone who killed his I would say mentor more than friend because
Hmm.
he just met him.
Hmm.
And I'm probably spoiling some things for some people if you have not read or watched Hunter. Like, I'm sorry, but I just need to get that point across. He aged 20 years of his life of Nen capability to demolish someone. He demolished this person so bad, and this person killed his mentor. He gave up being able to use Nen ever again for this sole purpose. And he grew really long hair. He's a psychopath. So if you can't like Yuta, then you don't like Gon. And if you like Gon more than you like Yuta, you need to reevaluate why you don't like Yuta. I'll just say that. But I just think that I think I think it's cool that he's unassuming. You know, like he's just someone you can't really figure out. Like the fact that if he walks into a building, people who can sense energies would be like, "Yo, is that Gojo?"
No,
Can't be.
straight up, like just
Gojo's locked
horror
up.
farming.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire to me. But I
I
mean,
feel that. It has
uh,
the audacity, to be like, I forget what old boy's name is. The other student, oh Hikari, that they're about to go through because he's like, now when Hikari gets serious, he's stronger than me.
yeah,
Maki's like, no, he's not.
yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah,
like, he's like, she's like, babe, I know you be humble. No, he's not. He's not
yeah.
stronger.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's not.
Kari is strong though.
Here's
Kari is strong.
I'm very excited for him to get introduced. There's actually a person had um a long time ago, like I don't even think season 2 was out at this point, but they had took like the panels with Hikari using his ability, his curse technique. I don't remember if it was the domain expansion. I mean, that's technically still a curse technique, but his ability, and she did like a little voiceover for it, and it was like a fire voice. I hope they like contact her to do the voice. You know how they explain, the narrator always explains like the abilities and how they work, the curse techniques and how they work. She was doing that, and I think she was like reading word for word what it says in the manga. And like I really hope they bring her back. 'Cause she sounded awesome. Like she got you hyped for what his bullshit abilities are, because they pretty much make him immortal for however long.
Yeah,
I'm excited for
yeah,
him to get introduced.
yeah. I am too. I think he's gonna be. He's already in the manga. As far as I've read, he's one of my favorites. I
Mm-hmm.
just like his whole vibe. Um, I don't know, man. The characters in JJK are just awesome. Like the really
They
cool ones are
are.
just really awesome. Like even the ones you don't expect to like, you just end up liking.
Can
And
can I say this though? I
uh,
really hope the anime makes me like the comedian.
oh yeah, I think what makes you not like the comedian is the same reason that makes me not like him. Is
Which
that he's
series?
trying too hard to be a
Too
comedian.
much. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. It's just too much. I'm overstimulated when I read about it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It also gives me like a sense of anxiety because he wants to be so funny so bad, and it's like I personally struggle with am I trying too hard to be funny in my everyday life? And I'm reading this character who's literally trying so hard to be funny, and I'm like, is this me? Am I this guy?
It's a mirror. That's why we hate it. It's us. We see us.
It's us. It's us, bro. Nah, I hope not, because that guy. It might be, and that might just be the problem. We're just not funny, Big Mike, and we are him.
Apparently, and I'm not gonna lie, his ah man, okay. I mean, this whole thing is a spoiler alert. I need to start putting like spoilers at the start of the episode.
Yeah.
But his like impromptu friendship with Kenjaku like was just, I was like, yeah, this is one of those where I'm being reminded that this is a anime slash manga because
Yeah.
it's so fucking random.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I guess Kenjaku's whole thing is he didn't want to be alone, and the comedian's like, I'll be your friend. I'm like, no, we're not doing talk no jutsu here. We're this guy led to Nanami being killed. I'm not a fan of him. I don't care that he didn't directly do it. This was all a part of his plan. I didn't like Nanami,
Nanami's Nanami's death still gets me every time I see the clip.
bro.
Because people
Right?
like to remind me how sad I felt in that moment by giving me Nanami death edits, and I'm really and I watch them every time because I feel something when I do, and it speaks more to me than it does to the people who make them. But I watched them, and I'm just like, why am I watching this the whole time? Why am I watching? It's like if you were to watch, like I watch it on loop sometimes. It's like it's in my head when he turns and looks at Itadori and he goes, Itadori, the rest I leave to you. And I just like, and then
Nah,
they
bro.
they have to go ahead and put in the cutscene where Nara gets murdered too. That's tight. Nah, yeah, JJK editors, y'all are cool, man. TikTok, keep doing your thing.
Oh,
Make me
dude,
sad.
I feel you. I Naname's.
For whatever reason, Naname's dev hit so hard, it made me feel. I don't know if you ever watched Arcane on Netflix, the League of
No,
Legends
I
show.
haven't.
I
No.
highly recommend it. It's really, really good.
Okay.
That show had so many it was so emotionally destructive that the creators did a thing where they made it they did behind the scenes, after the scenes, photos, make it seem like the fictional characters from that show were just actors. Like characters were holding their younger versions of themselves, like you would see in a real life movie,
Bruh.
just to brunt the impact. Because that show, the biggest mistake of my life in recent years was
Yeah.
watching the second season of Arcane and the last season of Umbrella Academy in the same week, bro. Like my my I was so emotional for 7 days, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, I finished Arcade. I'm crying. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Let me go watch last season of Umbrella Academy. Like, oh, okay, cool. Flowers. Like, oh, this is good. I'm like, oh. Listen, I was messed up, bro. I was messed up for 7
Yeah.
days, bro.
Can I be so for real? Like
Hmm.
reliving the end of season 2 of JJK while we were watching the movie, it hurt.
Low
Reliving that,
key.
it sucked.
No, low key.
It sucked because they made it more because the way they redid it was in you're in the mental of Itadori and he's reliving it in his head. He's going through all of it.
Yep.
What just happened to him. And it's just so gut wrenching. It's because yeah, Nanami, one of the saddest deaths.
Mm-hmm.
But his wasn't the only death.
Yep.
He wasn't the only loss. And it's just sucks. I don't know, man. Because
I'm with
here's
you.
the thing. You find out Gojo gets trapped,
Right.
right? So in Itadori's head, you're him. You're like, well, I still have Nanami to help me through this. He's
Well,
my next well,
no,
I
I'm
would
saying,
say
I'm
that
saying,
because
no, I'm saying well, as in
well, yeah. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. But in his head, he's like, Nanami's still alive, and he's gonna help me
Yeah.
learn to do what I gotta do. And then Nanami looks this kid in the eyes and said, "It's all up to you, buddy." And dies right in front of him,
and
bro.
not the heart attack or ain't a side, you don't physically see it, right? No, whole upper half of body just it explodes, explodes in his face. And as you're yelling about it, the villain who does the turn around says, "Hey, bruh, I hear you. You don't gotta yell, bitch."
Bro. And here's the thing: this villain is probably Itadori is the only person that could actually end this guy's life.
Right,
He's
right.
has the only technique that can end this guy's life. He just can't do it for whatever reason. And he was every time he gets to that point, he slips away from his grasp. Nanami struggles with this guy every time he fights him. Every
True,
fucking time.
true. Almost died the
If
first time they
he only
fought.
has exactly. If he only had Itadori with him in that moment, Nanami doesn't die. But
100%.
Itadori got there way too late, and it's
And-
just
And the worst, in one of the you have to think that Itadori knows that, right? So just adding more
Yeah.
to his guilt, what's his face? Susanna took over his body, killed a bunch of people, and his whole thing is saving people. And then two of the people you care about the most in the world, you couldn't save them. Both of them dying in front of you. Like, bruh. I mean, it's nah, man. Mahito, like, he's literally like that. I keep seeing this is like when the villain takes it too far and actually like snaps the hero. Yeah, Mahito did that. Like you
Even Itadori looks at him and said, "You did it." He said, "You did it. I'm you. I get it. I get what you were doing this whole time. I'm
Yep.
you. I see it now." And it's just like, bro, damn. And the only person that saved Itadori in that moment is the goat himself, Toto, who comes in and
True.
he's like, "My brother, like we're gonna do this together." And even he lost his arm in that fight, and he's still able
Cool.
to do his technique. Some people say he claps his cheeks, but we don't know yet.
No, we do. He doesn't do that.
Yeah.
It's just
No, I like to keep the mystery alive.
It's a very interesting hand cannon there, by the way. Like, I'm not gonna judge you for it.
Yeah, no, we like to keep the mystery alive here. So theories are out there still.
Mystery. He
Or
doesn't do that.
no, he does. But yeah, I don't know, man. That show is peak for me. Like right now, where it's at is peak for me. I don't know what's gonna. I mean, I like know some of what's happening later, but I don't know what's gonna happen animation wise and everything.
Right.
Um, I don't know. We'll see. We talked a lot about JJK today. A lot. We even went away from it and came back to it.
We did. I mean, we have to. Like, even if we didn't talk about the last episode, like, it's just it has yet to disappoint me, and I really appreciate that. It's pissed
Yeah,
me off
true.
because of just
Yeah.
stuff happening in the story, and not from
Yeah.
like I'm mad because this was bad. No, it was a great decision. Just like kind of fuck you for it. But
Yeah.
it really is genuinely like a good story. And I
Yeah.
hope the anime makes people get over how much the manga kind of seemed to show that Gigi hated Go Show.
Yeah.
But
Here's my one question going back to the Nanami death. Am I a bad guy if I see those edits and send them to my sister? Also, am I a bad guy for sending the MJ or no Gwen Stacy death from the Amazing Spider-Man to my
objectively,
sister?
yes. Subjectively, no.
Okay, because my sister loves both those characters dearly. She's
Yeah.
a big Spider-Man fan, but I don't know, her favorite Spider-Man movies are the early 2000 ones with um the original Spider-Man. That's what everybody calls him. She loves those more, but she also likes the Amazing Spider-Man with what's his face,
Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
And so whenever I see those clips, for some reason I just have to send it to her. And the same thing with Anonymity, because one, that makes me sad, but I also need someone else to suffer with me. So
Yeah, see, no, you're definitely vile for that. I'm not arguing against that.
right,
But I respect it as a sibling, as a younger sibling, especially. Like, if my sister watched anime and I knew she liked these shows, I would 100% send her memes of like, "Hey, hope you're having a good day. If you're not, thought this would cheer you up." And it gets progressively worse.
See, I found a cheat code as a sibling because my sister is younger than me,
Mhm.
but I have two older brothers. So I was the youngest sibling for the longest time, like 12 or 13 years. Then my sister came along. So I know how it is to be an annoying younger sibling
Mhm.
and also be the older sibling. But I use my younger sibling tactics on my younger siblings.
Great word.
So I found a cheat code. It's fun.
Fun.
It is. It's fun. You should try it sometime. Well, you do, but
Listen, I don't
yeah.
instigate much. She instigate, all right, and she swear up and down I be instigating. Like, maybe when I was younger, okay,
Mike,
but
Mike, I know you. I know you.
I don't instigate or retaliate.
Mike.
There's difference.
Mike,
There's difference.
Mike,
She,
I know you.
real quick,
Mike.
before I stop recording, there was a time when we was living at my parents' house, and she just came up to my room and threw an empty like samples like liquor bottle at me, like little sample ones, and just threw it at me and then sprinted downstairs. I took that motherfucker up and I threw that, perfectly hitting her in the back of the head. She's like, "Mom!"
Yep.
Like, nah, bro. I'm over
Yeah,
here
you still-
vibing.
You messed up because you retaliated wrong.
Tell you wrong, it's
What you do-
crazy.
What you do is you gotta take the heat, let it simmer for a little bit, come up with a different plan, and then attack when they least expect it. I'm surprised you don't know this.
It's about dominance.
Either way, I do know you probably did multiple other things to her for her to feel the
Uh,
need to instigate against you.
I disagree.
Um,
I was playing
I
Minecraft.
don't. So I know what it's like to be a younger sibling. You don't have to talk to me like
Man, I
this.
was playing
You don't have to
Minecraft.
lie to me like this.
I was playing Minecraft.
Right. Uh, anyways, are we done? Is this done?
Yeah, I think this is the end. Any other lasting or
You reached the end of the
final
road?
comments?
My Hero Academia sucks.
Mm.
JJK haters can suck it.
Mm. Aggressive with you.
If you
Go
don't-
on.
If you don't like One Piece, don't talk to me. And fuck Ice.
Yeah. Just working backwards. Fuck Ice, One Piece sucks, and I agree with everything else that you said.
I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
I'm about to enter in my prime. Hit you with a Cheeto to your Rasengan. So grab your big bowling, big spoons. It's time for some Saturday morning cartoons. It's all about the cinnamon toast, the Reese's Puffs. Go ahead and pass the milk and pump it up. Good morning.
So what show are we watching?